We live, baby. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, why? Ooh, yeah. I'm working on my notes. You can tell, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, jam. Damn. Let me send my stuff out.
Mm.
Damn.
Oh, good.
Okay. Shazam. Copy the link. Link copy.
I'll be back.
Where you going, girl? Paste.
I'm going on my business. That's where I'm going.
There's a cheat in this old building. Dave Hollister, boy.
All right, so I'll be right back. I need chapstick.
She got that dry mouth, y'all. No.
What I have a dry scalp when I snatch you bald. Hold on.
I thought I messed up. Cause I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out, no. Wow, Brittany. Brittany says, I was about to say, where the hell is Queen Joya? The reason I watch, LOL.
Hey, Brittany. You know what it is? And Ken hates when I call him Kendrick Lamar because he gets mad. Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper.
Bruh, she called me that from the day she met me. Kendrick Lamar, she always calls me that. Every
black man's middle name is Lamar in my book.
Oh, you sound like my boy Tim. What up, Brittany? Brittany! See, she calls me Kendrick Lamar, so I'm gonna make her mad and call her Brit Brat because she hates that. Hey, Brittany, you get the notifications when we come on? You got that bell?
Oh, let me take my glasses off because of the light. But I do have my snack.
She hates Brit Brat. Hey, Brittany, make your fiance subscribe too. We need the subscribers. Make him subscribe. Take his phone and hit the subscribe button.
Can't make people do nothing they don't want to do.
Yeah, you can. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get head. What up, Zanelle?
What?
Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get head.
Okay, if closed mouths, isn't it don't give head or don't get head?
Don't get head, because if you don't say you want your dick sucked, it won't happen.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Hey, Zanelle, thank you for coming back.
We ain't got no topics, y'all.
We have zero.
Friday that thing. What you say? What'd you say?
You would be able to hear me if you stopped talking over me.
I stopped talking. I couldn't hear you. You on one these couple days now.
So now we didn't do it Monday because Ken wanted to go to the gym instead.
Ooh, first day back, y'all. First day back. You can't, come on, man. You can't tell. They don't make me pull these motherfuckers out.
You're disappearing your background, so.
Let me stop moving so much. I'm back. I'm so as a motherfucker. I sent a message to the patrons so they know we're on tonight.
Good job, Ken. You're doing what you're supposed to.
Hey, YouTube ain't social media. You just get on this phone, go to YouTube, and just hit subscribe. You ain't gotta have no page or nothing.
Oh, yeah, but why?
What'd you say? Oh, you did. Oh, it gives me time to hear my own voice, guys. She's gone. Listen, let me tell you guys. I had not been in the gym since mid-March. I was not okay. I haven't been to the gym since, no, I'm lying. I was shortly after our first episode, which was 23 episodes ago. So, as you can see, still got the COVID locks. Haven't been able to get inside. So,
look raggedy.
Ooh, Lord, take your head scarf off. Markayla Lewis, new subscriber. She is subscriber 102. Markayla Lewis.
Hey, welcome, Markayla. Thank you for joining us. I'll be right on camera in a second. I gotta get me some wine.
Cause she feeling fine.
I'm always fine. Just know that.
That's up for interpretation.
But you know what, Ken?
Why? What I know?
It ain't up for interpretation from you. That's all I know.
That was unnecessary.
I'm just putting it out there.
Nobody gives a fuck about that. Let's go. We got all ladies in here today. Got the sisters in here. So I'm going to ask y'all some real questions from one of my trolling ass friends.
Oh, it's ladies' night tonight, y'all. We in here. We out
Cause
here.
it's ladies' night and we feel all right. It's this ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Ladies' night and I'm feeling right. Oh, this is ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, yeah.
I'm about to drink this whole glass of wine messing around with you.
Man, look,
it's the only way I can get through this.
I'm trying to be comedic relief, Gov. Because ain't nothing going on in the news.
Anyway, thank you, ladies, for joining us. If you are out there watching this right now, get you a glass of wine because we are going to have a ladies' experience tonight. And if anybody is in here, I know there's more people than was commenting on here. Y'all better say something. Y'all better speak in a black house.
We got five in here. So Brittany, Markayla, and Zanelle. So that's 3. So 2 people in here ghost following. So I'm gonna go with my first question. And this is for the ladies.
Can you do the introduction first?
Hey, let me go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Ken, and this is another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping. I'm over here. The Golden Gate Bridge is behind me. The fog is rolling in because I'd rather be on vacation than in this house for 60 some odd days. But Thank you for joining us, ladies. Who else? Who you is?
You didn't say this is Big Ken Ann. You don't know how to run this
All right,
podcast.
let me go one more time.
No, that's all right.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping with Big Ken
and Joy the Queen. Thank you guys for joining us so much again. Today is episode number 24. So we're almost to 100. That's our goal. We want to get to 100th episode, and then I'll quit officially. I'm just kidding.
Hey, good riddance.
Anyway, thank you guys for coming back. We don't have any topics today, so if you have any questions that you would like us to answer, we'll make this into a Q&A. And yeah, Ken has questions about women, so let's see what he got to ask.
Nah, this one
question is he was there when the first woman was created, so he should know about women.
Nobody was there when that woman was created. Listen, this is a weird question. So it goes.
What up, Patrick? Patrick said he gave you topics, so.
He did. We're going to talk about that too.
And I oop. Also, Patrick, I gave him topics and he said he didn't want to talk about those. So
it was weird. It was the same old regurgitated stuff. So this one says, guys, how long can your lady withhold sex as a punishment before you go elsewhere? And then ladies, how long do you expect him to wait for you to be intimate with him if you're withholding sex as a punishment? Disclaimer, I don't think it's okay to withhold sex as a punishment. Now,
I'm gonna have to say this. As a woman, I do not withhold sex as a punishment. I don't think it's fair because makeup sex is the best sex. Now, with that being said, if I'm being petty and I be like, you know what, you ain't getting none, it's until I'm not mad no more.
What's the point?
It just depends on the severity of the situation.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give y'all women some knowledge and know-how.
No, because if somebody cheated on you, you ain't gonna just sleep with them the next day. Shut the hell up.
No, they didn't say cheat. They just said that's punishment. We don't know what the punishment
that would be. Okay, so punishment is the opposite of reward. You're not going to get rewarded if you do something bad or do something to make somebody else mad or disrespect them or whatever the case that had happened. So
she just said punishment. We don't have to go straight to cheating.
But I'm just saying it. I said it depends on the severity of the situation. Now, if he didn't take the trash out when you told him to take the trash out, and you've been telling him to take the trash out for the last 2-3 days, and he still don't do it, and you're mad at him, I don't think that's a big deal. But if he go out there, being trifling and cheat, then of course that's a reason to withhold sex for however long you feel that you need to withhold sex. And that's even if you forgive him in the first place.
We don't have to always go to cheating and infidelity. There's other issues besides infidelity in relationships. But let me tell you guys a secret. You see these two motherfuckers right here? These motherfuckers work. You can withhold sex till the end of your days. Palmetto, go always treat your boy right. I got the saying, if you can't be with the one you love, beat the one you with. Because I'm going to get mine regardless. So you can withhold to the end of time, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, when did Palmetto Henderson, you see Pat say Palmetto Henderson, gonna always be on. You have to cut both these motherfuckers off and I still find a way. I'll put my dick between the mattresses. I'm gonna get mine. But
Oh my God.
But how I can say this now, sex is a great thing in a relationship, but when you with someone for so long, y'all been doing the same four positions for the past 20, 30 years.
Not true.
We get the extra special on our birthdays, Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July, and any other random holiday that you feel like you want to be extra.
I feel like this. This is how I know you old as dirt. Because people my age are spontaneous and we don't see sex as a burden or as a way to make the other person happy. We just enjoy it.
No, it'd be so many different things because I've been in several different relationships to where it'd be great in the beginning and then it just starts to wane off until to damn near nothing. Now, that's nothing that I did, it's just the other party that just doesn't find the desire.
Yeah. Hold on, let me address some comments. Zanelle, I feel you, girl. It's not a good reason. You go forgive or move on or just leave it or just leave. It's that simple. I agree. But for some people, it's not easy, especially, I don't have kids, but if you're in a relationship and you've been with someone for a very long time and you have kids and you have all this stuff that you have to think about before you just walk out and leave, then I can understand them withholding sex until they get their mind right, get their plan of action, whether they're going to forgive them or just move on. So I get what you're saying. It's just situational. So it goes by each situation individually. Brittany, yes, Ken is a fool. Between the mattress, I guarantee you, he has bust down some raggedy holes. Markayla Lewis.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I understand why you can't answer it. You go off the way you're feeling at the moment. Yes, sometimes you just don't know. You know, it, like I said, it's situational. If it happens to be that situation, it happens to be that situation. Patrick, I'm gonna just shake my head at you. Pocket rockets, nah. We go with the Black Panther vibraniums. Continue, Ken. I didn't say I did. I said women.
Enjoy it. You're a part of that women.
No, I'm not. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. I was hoping you're gonna keep talking because I'm scrolling to get questions.
Okay, well, while Ken is thinking of another question, I don't feel withholding sex is okay. I think anybody that's in a relationship or has a partner has to have a really good relationship and of course just good communication skills, because most of the arguments that couples get into or that people in relationships get into is minute and it just gets bigger. You know, the more men get, the bigger it gets. So can you stop talking over me, please? Thank you.
I was in the wrong.
See, if you had a door.
What are you talking about? No, I clicked on somebody's profile that I didn't need to be in. Wondering why I was getting this certain thing.
Yes, Patrick, Wakanda forever.
Patrick, shut up.
Patrick is crazy.
Yeah, he is. Where's Margie?
Margie ain't on here. That's why he's popping off tonight.
What Mikey at?
Where's Julie?
I told him to hit Julie up, so I hate Pat and told him that, so he can't put that on me.
Anyway, yeah, so you just have really good communication skills, talk things through, don't be afraid to apologize if you know you're in the wrong, come to agree to disagree or to a compromise, and that makes life a lot easier and a lot better. So then you won't have to withhold sex.
But what if it's like a medical, like, you know, women go through the change, or guys?
If that's an issue where the woman is having some type of physical or medical issues, then the man has to be understanding that she has feelings too, and his needs aren't the only thing that's important.
But what if you're in a relationship and you guys he can't perform?
Then women have to be understanding about that too. I think that if you're close enough with your partner, you should be able to talk to them about anything. And if you're having a problem, especially in that area, then it's okay to talk about it with them, and it's okay to go with them when they seek help and things. And you can even be the one that suggests things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Next topic. My bad.
I think what it is that some people might sometimes just not be as close to their partner as they should be to where they can tell them anything. I feel like if you're living with the person, if you're dating them for years and years, if you're married to them, then you should be able to come to them with anything without them judging you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
next one is it ever okay to curse and yell at your partner?
only if you're playing around. Like,
play fighting turn to real fighting.
Well, then your partner's just too sensitive. I have a sense of humor, and if you can't handle it, then bye.
Ooh, this one's gonna rub a few people wrong.
Yeah, Brittany. See, you just have to have an understanding partner in your relationship. That's right. So with your question, Ken, I think if we're playing around, right, and say like, I don't know, you can just be joking with somebody, and then like say somebody's washing the dishes and they'll like spray water on you with the little sprayer or something.
Oh, don't do that.
You'd be like, oh nigga, you ain't shit. Ah ha ha. Like, you know, just like that kind of curse out, like just playing.
What if he push you down after that and he say ha ha ha?
What?
What if he push you down and be like ha ha ha? You spray him with water and he pushes you down. Ha ha ha.
No, I'm saying he would spray the woman with water and she'll be like, ah, nigga, you ain't shit. Ah, you got me wet. You know? Or like if y'all go swimming or something and he gets your hair wet, you know, it depends on what hairstyle I have that day. I may not want to get it wet. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, oh man, why would you do that? You ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. Why, you know, I wanted to try to keep this lasting for 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. You know, I mean, it's okay to clown around with your partner. If they're that serious all the time, then something's wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they just don't like you.
They don't like you, they just tolerating you.
Exactly. But I mean, as far as like cursing them out, like if you get in an argument and you read them for filth, that's wrong. Because sometimes people will remember that for a very long time, and then you'll be like, well, I was just mad when I said it, but I don't care if you was just mad when you said it. You still said it, and that must have been what you meant. So learn how to use your words and not just the curse words.
Going into our next topic, that's a great transition. This is for you ladies. Ladies, I heard that y'all out here not apologizing to these men when you're wrong. What is so difficult about owning your shit and apologizing for
it? I'll be honest with you. I'm not afraid to say I'm wrong. Sometimes I be loud and wrong.
Oh, we know.
You know? No, but you be loud though, Ken. Don't try to say we know.
but it just kills me when is they try to tell you. This what gets me is when they say, you know, the man comes and says, you know what I need to do? I got things that I need to work on, and this, that, and the other, and it'll make us work better. And like, yeah, I agree. You can do this, you can do that. And then as soon as you go, like, you know, just like there's some things that you should change and make this relationship work. And then they go, well, you got to accept me for me. It's like the man always doing all the changing, and we got to accept you for you.
Right. Thank you, Markayla. We need to realize that we are not children. And if you consider yourself not to be a liar, then it's nothing wrong with apologizing. I feel like in that situation that you just named, if the person comes to you because they trust you, right? And you're in a relationship and they said, there's some things that I need to change. They're already better than you because they're admitting, first step everybody says is always admitting that something is wrong, right? So they're man or woman enough to come to you and say, look, there's something that has to change in order for this to work out. So they're being the bigger person and actually communicating with you. Now, the other person, if they be like, yeah, you need to do this, and this, then that's not the person for you, because obviously nobody's perfect and they need to go take a look in the mirror and see what's wrong with them first. Because right. You should be able to come to your partner without that judgment, like I said before, you know?
Right.
And everybody is, I mean, at least my goal daily is to be better than I was yesterday. So everybody should be trying to work on something.
Right.
And if that person can't admit that maybe they need to work on something too, maybe they don't even know if they need to work on something. The best thing to do is, if your partner's going, then join them. Mm-hmm. I don't understand like why there's this big stigma in the Black community of going to therapy or going to seek outside help, you know, because that opens up eyes to things that you may not realize that you are doing, because it becomes habit, it becomes a part of your daily life, it becomes part of your thinking, part of the way that you do things. And then I feel like you can not realize that until it's laid out in front of you on the table. You know what I'm saying? It could be something that you don't even think about anymore that affects the way that you act or think today, and be like, you know what? I never put two and two together. They're not there to tell you what to do, and they're not there to tell you how to think or act, but they're there just to kind of, you know, pull apart the pieces of your mind and make you think about some things. You get clarification on stuff.
But you know, there's some perfect people out here that don't need correcting.
I mean, everybody has their moments to where they don't want to right away admit things, but you know, if you're with someone that you love and that you've been with for a while, or that you can see yourself being with forever, and they're coming to you saying, look, something's got to give, then obviously there's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't care what you're talking about. That's selfish. Because now that you're not listening to them and you're not communicating with them, and obviously that's not making them happy. So all you got to do is just address it. And if it needs to be fixed, it needs to be fixed. If it can't be fixed, then just got to move on. So
Markayla says yes, and open to learn from their mistakes. Brittany, admitting I'm wrong isn't the issue. I can't get with the sweeping it under the rug and not talking about it and to move forward. Yeah, that's fucked up, because this is going to come back up later.
Brittany, that's the one thing that I hate too in a relationship, is that you address it with someone and they act like it's not a big deal, or, oh yeah, that's right. You know, I kind of feel where you're coming from, but we'll talk about it another time, and it never gets brought back up until shit hits the fan. I hate that. So if that person's not willing to communicate it to you right then and there when you feel like it needs to be addressed, then I feel like there might be a chance for an outside entity to interfere and to come in and say what's going on before it escalates into something way bigger than what it should. Because 9 times out of 10, if the person keeps sweeping it under a rug, they know that it's an issue and they're just not willing to address it yet. And by them doing that, they're putting your feelings aside and saying, I don't care what that person's talking about. I am who I am. they can put it right in front of their face and I'm just not gonna look at it. So that's a little bit selfish, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Next topic is, if your partner asked you to sign a prenuptial agreement 15 minutes before the wedding ceremony, what would you do?
That's a good question. I think, like I said before about the other things, it's situational. If I've been with you before you had anything, especially if I had more than you at the time that we met and I helped build you up to what you are, hell no, I ain't signing that shit. Now, if you had more than what I had, or you're some type of public figure or whatever the case is, I feel like, you know, maybe I would, only because if you're marrying someone, at the end of the day, you're marrying them. So you plan hopefully to spend the rest of your life with them. And it should be about love and not money and materialistic things. If you truly love them and they felt like you truly love them, then they probably wouldn't even ask you to sign one in the first place.
True.
So
I don't know. I don't understand it. I've never had nothing, so I don't know.
Well,
so hopefully I can marry into some money so I can, you know, I want to be stemming in that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people who ask you to sign something just feel like they don't 100% trust you. And then I would just call the wedding off. Like, obviously we don't trust each other. So let's you know, work on it. If we can fix it, we can fix it. Try it again some years later. But if not, then I'm bouncing, because you ain't about to make me look like a fool. Like I'm just here for your money. Unless you put me in that wheel. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Like dealing with no wheels. Now, this is a two-part question. I don't know if I'm the only guy up in here, but I want to hear this part. I want to hear this because I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. Now,
let me get some candy. Go ahead.
It goes. This is the first question. I'm gonna let you, the lady, because there's more ladies than men, so I'm gonna let y'all talk and we're gonna bounce off that. And then I'm gonna give
no, because you're gonna try to rebut everything we say.
No, it's not a rebut type situation. It goes, guys, what dating advice would you give single women? Ladies, what dating advice would you give single men?
Okay, I like this question.
Right.
Because as you know, I'm out here single as a Pringle. I ain't looking. But if I ever decide to go on a date, or a guy takes me out, this is what I would like to happen. It never happens, by the way, but this is what I would like to happen. I would like somebody to be 100% honest about who they really are when we go on a date. Don't try to woo-wee, you know, wine, dine, and razzle-dazzle me. I don't want that shit. I want to see who you are. Fuck all of this steak and shit. I want to see who you really are, because if we start dating and I like how you treat me on a date, and a year later, 2 years later, some unresolved personal issues come up and you flip, you just wasted my goddamn time. Be honest, be genuine. Don't try to, you know, show your best self. I want to see you as a whole. That's the advice that I would give men. Show your true colors. Don't try to be all cute because you on your first date.
True. Markella
exactly,
said,
Thank
be
you.
yourself. Don't try to impress me if you can't live it day to day.
Exactly. Because every relationship, and I can guarantee you, it is not the same as when it first started out, because women do the same thing. We get all cute, dressed up, hair did, nails did, makeup beat to the gods. You know what I'm saying? Throw our little Spanx on, have our booty looking right. Telling you, we don't look like that every day. No, look like this with a hair wrap on and a sweater. So you're gonna get me like this?
Nah, you look worse than that. I've seen it. You look way worse than that. You ain't wore that ones in a while. because I talked about you that one time too bad, I believe. But it's coming back, don't worry, with the hoodie.
Yo, I'm gonna put my onesie on tonight.
I say my advice to single women is be realistic. Be
What
realistic.
you talking about, Ken? What you talking about?
Now, if someone's trying to pursue you and swoo you, get off of your goddamn high horse.
What you mean?
If you ain't never did this or did that, or you ain't never been with somebody that did something for you some certain type of way, don't think somebody trying to run game. Don't think like women, oh, you running game. You say that to everybody. You got hoes. Stop blocking yourself. Women will block themselves out of
You know
a
why?
great situation. I promise you, they will block themselves out of. Let me tell you, I'm glad I brought this subject up. Funny story. This just recently happened last week, right? Now, I understand this, and this is a disclaimer. Yes, there are crazy people out there, right? So, I'm out here in these streets, single as a Pringle, like my girls say. I say, you know what? Sometimes this is what I do. I wake up and I say, I'm on several different dating apps. That's not news. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, trying to mingle.
You still on Black Planet Boy?
Girl, shut up. This ain't 1993. But so I'm on there meeting different things. So I said, you know what? The next motherfucker talk to me, I'm gonna try to flew him out somewhere. We under this quarantine. I'm gonna say, when this quarantine up, man, I like going to this place. Roll with me. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we fucked up, is that you'll talk to them and you'll be like, hey, what's going on? Da 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 da. Small talk, this, that, and the other. Hey, what's going on? Hey, here's my number. They never use the number. They're on a dating site to waste people's time. That's exactly what it is, right? So I was like, hey, man, I'm thinking about going to this place when I knew she was gonna run, but I'm thinking about going on this place, man. I would like for you to join me. You know what I'm saying? I would like some company when I went to this place. And if you like to come, you can, this, that, and the other, whatever. So she's like, oh yeah, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Boom. I say, yeah, yo, here's my number. You can call me. We can talk and get to know each other, blah, 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 blah. Never hit me up again, even unmatched with me.
You know why?
Why?
Because you don't fly nobody out from the internet, Ken.
Hey, you really can do what you want to do. This is how people are meeting these days. You can't go to the grocery store and meet nobody. You can't go to the club and meet nobody, because let me tell you what to do when you say you in the grocery store, you say, be like, you say, hey, how you doing, ma'am? And then guess who they turn into? Biz Marquee. They be sitting there, bye, boom.
Let me finish, Ken. Let me finish.
Why are you talking to me? Why are you blah blah? Girl, you is not all that. You need to come and take a step back.
Okay, you gotta understand. A forward-thinking woman is sitting in front of a computer or a phone, a smart device, right? Looking at this website, meeting a strange man that wants to fly them out. You sound like the men overseas, the ones from India that be like, oh, baby, you so fine. I'm gonna give you all of my inheritance. That's what you sound like. Women have to be careful out here. We are getting kidnapped. We are getting sold into sex slavery. We are, getting killed by the cops just as much as Black men are. We have to be careful out in these streets. So you can't expect her to not ghost you when she's meeting a stranger online and the first thing that he says is, I'm going here, you want to come? You know what that looks like in my mind when I close my eyes and replay that? A nigga with a knife standing over me while I'm sleeping. That's what that looks like.
It's called overthinking.
That's what we do. We're women. We overthink, especially with strangers.
But then here's the thing, though. But you just missed out on a good dude.
And we may have done that, but it's online. If I meet somebody,
but no,
it's not gonna be online.
No, listen, I've met people in person that's happened to. I'm like, hey, I'm going here. You want to come?
But this is the whole point of me saying that we need to meet each other. We need to go on multiple dates. You need to show me who your true self is. And that's what you were saying in the beginning about going on a date and women be like, you running game on me. You doing, I don't know.
But you know what happened though?
Men never show their true selves. You know what men do? This is what men do. Yeah, girl, you like that dinner, huh? Yeah, I know you like that. Yeah, I got you a little champagne. You know, we're gonna do it big tonight because you know I'm trying to get to know you. That's what y'all do. And you know what women think when y'all do shit like that? This nigga don't act like this every day. This nigga don't do this shit. If you woke up every day and say, yeah, baby, I got, some mimosas and some breakfast in there. You don't do that every day. That is not your true self.
Hold on. I'm finna ask somebody here. I hope Brittany is still in this thing. Brittany knows me, and I'm the same way every time you see me, no matter who you are or where you at. Now, I understand strangers don't know me like that, but what I'm saying is it's so disheartening when you do that or whatever, and they be like, okay, no, a curb you or whatever, and you be like sitting there chilling, and then you see them with some old nothing ass niggas. You be like, that for me? It's like Kevin Gates say, you fuck with bums, you fuck with bullshit niggas. What did you see in them that you don't see in me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, wow.
Simple. They showed them that they were a bum off that.
So fuck with a bum and not a nigga that's trying to show you something you never seen before?
Some women like that. But like, man, you know what? He really ain't shit. But he's showing his true colors.
Funny story. Another girl I tried to date, this was some 15 years ago. I met this girl, we talking. I don't even know how I met her. I swear I don't know how I met her. But somehow we went to school together. I knew her cousins and things like that, right? So one day I say, hey, let's go out. Let's go out to eat. And I just say, I knew she was 2 incidents with the same girl. One was Valentine's Day. And so I say, okay, you get off around this time. I say, I get off around this time. That should be enough time for you to go home, freshen up, put some clothes on. I want to take you to this restaurant. It was fairly new in the city. And this girl goes out of her way to Google the restaurant and then go, I don't want to go there. And I was like, it's a nice restaurant, I've been there before, they have some good food. I know you like it. And she goes, why you want to take me to that fancy restaurant around all them white people? I was like, what are you? Right. She was like, why do you want to take me to this fancy restaurant? Basically, I was there. She stood me up. I forgot that part. She stood me up. She did not show up. She said the restaurant intimidated her. It was a regular ass restaurant.
I get intimidated when I go in Cracker Barrel, but you don't think I go in there and get them flapjacks?
What? No, it was not Taco Bell, Patrick. It wasn't Taco Bell.
It probably was Taco Bell.
She didn't get nothing to eat. Erica just ain't getting nothing to eat. But
it probably was Taco Bell, Patrick. I'm pretty sure it was.
It was in Baton Rouge. It was Bonefish Grill. They got the Bang Bang Shrimp. You ever heard of that?
I heard of it, and that's not a fancy restaurant.
Right. That's my point. But she said that she didn't feel comfortable going to that place. And I'm sitting there like, wow. So then fast forward to this one, I had to just let it go. She, Valentine's Day, I said, what would you like for Valentine's Day? And she goes, I like strawberry shortcakes. Like the little disc cakes.
Mikey's in here. What's up, Mikey?
What up, Mikey? Bang Bang Shrimp.
Yeah, Marquez. Some women are afraid of the unknown. Because you know what? it's hard out here being a single woman that is out in the dating market because of the fact that we can't trust everybody. People are crazy nowadays. You don't know who you're dealing with. And I feel like my safety and my health is more important than being just having somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some women just take somebody because they need to have somebody.
But no, but listen, you don't go to the dinner with me, then go have 2 babies for a nothing ass nigga. Now you a single parent.
But I'm not, but some women like that. I don't like a nothing ass nigga. If you don't have any goals or ambitions or working towards something, I don't care if you got $0. But if you're not trying to get somewhere, I'm not fucking with you.
But that's what throws me off with these women. I just be like, man, what the fuck? That's like, I'm like, man, I must be really goddamn ugly. You won't even go to a dinner with me because you thought the restaurant was too fancy?
That men. Okay, so I'm gonna just say this out here to all my men that are watching right now. If a woman stands you up, 9 times out of 10 is not because you're ugly. So don't get in your feelings and think less of yourself because a woman stood you up. A lot of times when women stand up men is because we have things that we either aren't secure with or we are dealing with that doesn't allow us to meet up with you. You know what I'm saying? If she has kids, that's one reason. And we're insecure of how we look. You know, my hair didn't come out right. He gonna think I'm ugly. My makeup didn't come out right. Or I don't have a nice looking outfit. You know, he wants to take me to this place. I don't know if I'm looking decent. You don't want to show up looking raggedy on a date. You know what I'm saying? Another thing could be that, you know, you're just insecure mentally to where it's like, do I really want to go on this date? Like, do I deserve to go? Like, you don't know what that mindset of that woman is. Or she could just honestly be scared. You don't know. But then you're taking it personal, like, dang, she must think I'm ugly, man. Fuck that bitch. Like, oh, whatever.
I had been to her house. Then she had the audacity to go to the restaurant on a work kind of event, and she was like, oh, this restaurant was nice. I thought it was something different. I'm sitting there like, what?
So, okay, so listen to me. She invited you to her house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my house is my lair. This is my piece right here. All of these rooms, they're my piece. So if I invite you to my house, guess what? I know where my guns are. I know where my knives are. I know where my pepper spray is. I know every room from inch to inch. I know where a metal pipe is that I can pull out if I need to crack your ass upside the head. If you try anything. Women are comfortable in their own spaces. Now, if a man can make a woman feel as comfortable as she feels in her own space, then you got her. We give y'all a little.
That goes to another dilemma that I've been having in this single life, right? The goddamn roles have reversed. Sometimes
I feel attacked.
No, let me say something.
I feel attacked, Ken.
I think it's like, now this is because I'm a bachelor. I've been a bachelor for 3 years now. I've been, living my life like it's golden.
Don't bring Mama Jill into this.
But I'll be feeling like you don't want to be seen in public with me. You just want to come to my house, or you want me to come to your house so we can have sex, and we can't go out on a normal date. Don't that sound femalish? That makes me feel like a female saying that shit.
That's not a relationship, Ken. You a cutty buddy.
You a booty call out with me? I'm tired of fucking. It's more than meat than dick. This is the cry of a lot of men out here. I'm speaking for a lot of men out here. We are more than sex.
Ken, I do not want to hear none of that shit. And women, y'all can vouch for me right now. Tell me if I'm wrong. Can't even see it, and that's good. Tell me if I'm wrong, ladies, but Ken, you need to hear this and do not interrupt me. women within the past, I say 5 years, have finally been able to be free, independent, strong, and just so confident in their sexuality. Men have been dogging women since the beginning of times and using us for booty calls, calling us at 3 a.m. You up? What you doing? I'm about to slide through. Oh yeah, what you got on? All of this shit, right? For years and years and years. And the moment that a woman becomes sexually independent and call your ass up and be like, what you got on? You coming through? Don't get mad. Don't get mad. And that wasn't a relationship that you were in. You were a booty call, sir.
That's a common misconception because women been doing that since I started fucking, and I was 17 years old. They've been doing that. So, but the thing about it is this, I'm gonna say this because you said that what you perceived on your side as a woman is what I'm telling you is that on our side, what you don't see and how we're treated, that's been going on. Like we've been just like you guys. Yeah.
No.
The thing, you know what the thing is because you guys can't be outward and open with your promiscuity.
Are you serious, Ken? Are you serious? How many tires, windows, how many cars, how many niggas we gotta run over for y'all to understand that y'all be playing mind games? So don't play like that. When a woman
let's talk about this.
No, hold on. When a woman does something like that, she puts her business out in the street. Me, I don't fuck with personal property because you fuck with my shit, I'm killing you. That's
not what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying when she does something like that, when you play mind games with her, using her for booty calls, she puts her business out in the street if she gets angry or upset, right?
We're on two different topics.
We're not on two different topics. You're not listening to me. Use your words, use your thinking skills.
You're not listening to me.
Just because you may feel less of a man that a woman is using you for sex, that's not on us. That's on you.
No, but you want the personal property and crazy. I wasn't even talking about
But I know that. But what I'm saying is women have been used for years, which turns us crazy. Even though we're secretive with our things sometimes, what happens is that once a man plays with her mind, some women just snap and start doing all of this shit. So even if she's secretive, she's putting her business out there like, dang, she busted that nigga shit. They must have been fucking around.
Well, look, can I say this? Now,
Hold on. Before you say what you say, Brittany, yes, my house is my lair, and no, I do not invite everyone in my house at all. But I'm just saying, if a woman feels comfortable enough to invite a man, this is her space. She knows where everything's at. So if he tries anything, he's dumb.
Okay. But we were on two different topics of what I was on the wave of you saying that men get to have their cake and eat it too, and women are subject to, like, they're not able to be as open sexually like we are.
No. I said within the past 5 years we have been.
No, this has been longer than 5. Listen, I've been fucking for at least 25 years, and I've been used for sex for at least 25 years.
Okay, but they were secretive with it. Now women.
No. I'm telling you. No, this is.
Well, I don't know what kind of woman you've been dealing with, kid. Now I understand why you be feeling like a woman.
This is a common misconception. I understand some people aren't in the arenas to be a part of things like that, but what I'm saying is, now I'll say this to your point with the vandalism and the women going crazy. Now, here's the thing. When I speak, I'm speaking from a man's man. Now, okay. What you're speaking to is a boy. That's
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Hold on. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
You're speaking of an adult male with a penis, but he's still a boy. Now, when you come to a man's man, we move a bit differently. Like I always say, I don't respect a man that has a woman crazy I don't call him the man. Like, man, he got that girl acting crazy looking. Busted, man, you must be putting it. I don't respect no boy like that. What I respect is a person who's honest, who can move about his life with no, having to look over his shoulder. He can go to his local Walmart with the female. He can go to the mall with the female. He can go to a club with a female and still be open and honest with that female he's with to know, hey, we're not together. We're having a good time. And this is what we're doing in this moment. And he could be fucking 10 different women in these various places. But everything's so open and on point to where the women won't disrespect themselves, each other, or him. Now that's men.
You gotta understand that from experience, women rarely experience anything like that. We rarely get a man that's open and honest and say, look, we ain't together, but you know what it is. And we never get that. There might be a few out there that be like, look, I'm not looking for nothing, we can chill, stuff like that. It's whatever. Men, a lot of men, and I'm speaking of men as of age men, not saying that they don't have the mentality of a boy or whatever.
You say boys.
That could be the case.
Let's describe them as boys so we can differentiate.
We rarely get that honesty. But women, now that we're able to say, I don't want no relationship, then men feel some type of way about that. They feel like I'm less of a man because she just told me, don't do that. Don't do that. It's a double standard.
But you know what? Sometimes too, women try to go too hard and be like, hey, when I call, you answer, or be available when I be like,
no.
You be talking to me like that.
I'll be honest with you, Ken, and women might hate me for saying this, and I'll be honest with you. A lot of women cannot handle that type of relationship because people start catching feelings. Women are more emotional, and we crave that emotional connection more than anything. We crave intimacy more than anything. So when a man is coming over and y'all aren't technically together, but y'all are having sex, some women equate that to intimacy and attention and love when that's not the case. It's just sex. You know what I'm saying?
That's when the lines of communication have to be all the way open, like them legs.
Exactly. And that's why some women go crazy, or they start requesting more, and then the guy rejects that because he was like, I told you what it was up front. It's not what I'm looking for. I told you what it was. Oh, well, I want more, or whatever the case is, that she might be in that mentality. Like me personally, I couldn't be in that type of relationship or friends with benefits relationship, because for the fact that if we're going to be laying down together, we're going to be in a relationship. And that's plain and simple. So I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care what rules or boundaries or guidelines that you set in place. You ain't about to be coming over here anytime you want to be coming over here. You're going to either be my man or you're not. And if you're not down with that, then bye. Back away before it even starts.
You know what, OPP? Yeah, you know me.
So I'm not looking for any type of relationship like that. Like I said, that's why I be chilling. I be to myself. I got my own lair, my realm, got my wine, got my Netflix and my snacks. And that's all that I need.
Girl, be quiet.
I'm serious. A lot of women, and what it is I think a lot of men get intimidated by women because we're more independent now. We ain't housewives and, baby mamas no more. Black women, not to mention Black women, are one of the highest educated people in the United States. We don't need y'all for nothing. So when we want a little bit of something, y'all feel some type of way. And that's on that.
Stop saying y'all.
Men.
Boys.
Men.
You have to separate us.
Because some men act like that too. They can have all their shit together.
Men can act like that.
No, listen. Men could have all their shit together, and if they can't have the woman that they want, they get mad.
That's a
She
boy.
ain't all that anyway.
That's a boy. You keep describing boys and putting the men moniker on them. Don't disrespect me by doing that.
Well, you need to talk to these boys out here then.
That's how we have to stop like the saying what women don't like is when someone says black men don't cheat.
That is a lie.
Right. See what I'm saying? That's not a lie. Because men don't cheat. Boys do. That's what I'm trying to put into your head.
First
Men
of all,
don't cheat. Just because I'm 40 years old.
No, shut up. If you are over the age of 18, you are considered a man. I'm not even gonna say 18. I'm gonna say 21. If you're old enough to drink, you are a man. And because your mental state isn't up to par, that's not nobody's fault but your own and your parents. So you need to go talk to them and you need to go to therapy.
You know how many girls they have girls that got over 21? Little girls. They're little girls. I don't fuck with you. Act just like a little girl. I need a woman. You see what I'm saying?
So
we cannot.
I'll be honest with you, and I'll say that most women don't know who they truly are until after the age of 28 or 29.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm just being honest right now. You talked about boys. If you talked about men versus boys, I'm talking about women versus girls. In our early 20s, we have so much to do. We have to educate ourselves. We have to figure out how to pay bills on our own. If we don't want to depend on no man, we have to, figure out how to take care of ourselves, how to navigate this world as women. And if you live alone, that's the only way that you're truly going to understand who you are. And normally we kind of have a little bit of a crisis around 28, 29. Because we're no longer young. We're not 21, 22, 23 going to the clubs. And we're not old. We're not 35, 36. Not saying that's old, but we're not middle-aged, going up there. So we're 28, 29. That's when you truly start to discover yourself. You start to go through things. You start to realize that your biological clock is ticking. All of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So at that age, women truly discover who they really are. And then at that point, whether you're going to take shit or not take shit. So that's all I'm going to say.
Read Patrick Dunk's comment.
I understand, Patrick. I understand. I never said that they were men. I said 21. But at the same
over 21, there can be boys. Over 40.
I know. I agree with you.
They got 60-year-old boys out here. Stop.
I agreed with you.
And quit lumping us together just because we have penises and we're of age. Stop lumping us together.
Can you stop yelling at me? Because I agreed with you, fool. I agreed with you, you fool. Like I said, over 21, legally, you are a man.
Legal.
Let me finish. I'm about to leave off this podcast because you tripping. What I'm saying is, legally, you are a man. But I said mentally, if you still act like a boy, then that's between you, your parents, and you need to seek therapy because that's not right. But
a lot of people got fucked up ass thought processes. Like, that's why I made this podcast, because I talk to people and I be sitting there looking like, man, am I fucking up? Am I fucking up?
Yeah, Patrick, I want to know where Ken found these chicks that used him, because he hurt right now. You need to let that hurt go, sir. You need to let it go.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's the fact that who it comes from. When you don't expect it to come from that type of person, and you be sitting there looking, or you try to show a person a different type of way, and they really could be winning, and they'll fuck it up because some boy fucked it up before me, it's like this here. It's like you fuck with a fuck nigga before me, right? You meet me and your guard's on 10, and then when I stop fucking with you, you let your guard down for another fuck nigga.
Okay,
You know
so
what
let
I'm
me
saying?
explain. Let me explain this, and I'm gonna say it, and not saying that.
Hold on one second before you start. Elliot, tell me where did I find him at? Because you probably
Online.
found him in the same place. It's something else, Baton Rouge. Where you found yours at? Because I probably found him in the same place you found yours at.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is this. Wait, what did you say before that?
I don't know. You drunk.
I am not drunk. This is just a very deep topic.
Right.
Oh, you said leaving you for a fuck nigga. Okay. So this is what I will say, and I'm speaking from experience.
Julie's late.
Hey, Julie. Thank you for joining us. We missed you. Okay, so I'm gonna say this from what I see growing up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in Louisiana have that crab in the barrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people settle for less than I feel that they should. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, if a woman leaves a man who has the best intentions for her, want to see her succeed, he has goals and ambition, he wants to succeed as well, then basically what happens is that woman settled. She settled because she's afraid of success. A lot of people are.
I'd agree.
A lot of people can't handle that partner. Like, come on, get up. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. They can't handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people are also selfish and don't want to move unless it benefits them. You know what I'm saying? So you can be out there with goals and dreams and ambitions and having all these ideas and stuff. Go do you. But I ain't helping you. Call me when it pertains me. People are like, they're really like that in this world. And some people are also scared of success. They want to stay in their comfort zone. I've been in the hood my whole life. I'm going to stay in the hood my whole life.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to change.
Right.
And
I agree with you.
That goes for men and for women. And I can only speak from what I've seen in Louisiana. I can't speak on any other states, cities, nothing. But from what I've seen, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have to agree with you.
And
but
also,
it's so weird that you get with somebody who don't want to win.
Right. But some people are just like that. You could be attracted to them and then you find out, damn, they really don't want shit. And you have to let that go because that's going to only bring you down and make you less ambitious. And then not only that is if it's a man and the woman's less ambitious, then that woman becomes attached to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now you can't get rid of her because she's expecting you to continually take care of her, not only mentally, but financially. You know what I'm saying?
And then I want to give you no but.
We're not even talking about but, Ken. We're talking about other things.
Okay, cute.
Yeah, it could be bad timing too, Brittany. And you know, the one thing that I will say is that nobody needs to be judging anybody. You know what I'm saying? People make mistakes in their life. People go through things. The only thing that I look for in a person is that if
Brittany, stop telling our business. Shut up.
Oh, Brittany, don't let Ken talk to you like that. Don't talk to a woman like that, okay? This is ladies' night. Treat us right.
She's pregnant and engaged. Don't bring our situation into this.
Brittany, speak your truth, sis. Speak your truth. Anyway, all I'm gonna say is this.
Hold on. Before people get to speculate, let me say this about me and Brittany, right? So let me tell you how we met. She is related to a good friend of mine when I first moved here. We spoke about him on the podcast.
On the what? You
we
get it right?
On the pod, I was swallowing.
You said podcast.
But I was swallowing. So we met through, I went to a barbecue and she was on some pictures. And I'm looking like, I'm like, man, who is this? This, that, and the other. I'm like, oh, that's so-and-so. Yeah, she this, she that. So she comes through with it. I'm looking like, okay, the red, okay. With your fine, long hair, don't care. Right?
That's why you don't approach women like that.
I
that
did not. This is
us.
me. No, I didn't. She didn't know anything about this. Oh, this is just me. This is me in my head. You know what I'm saying? In my corner. You see what I'm saying?
Well, say that.
So we started to communicate. But the thing about it is, the people in the house was like hating, like, Ken, you can't talk to her. You can't, boom, watch it, this, that, and the other type shit, right? But the stars had aligned and something happened to where we got some alone time. So they told me not to talk to you, or they told me not to talk to you, and then we started talking to each other now. But it was so crazy because of our ages. She's younger than me. Not well younger than me, but she was younger than me at the time. It was kind of weird. Not statutory waitress weird. She's of age, but it was just weird. It was just like, man, what was your parents think? I can't remember. I think it's 10. So I think she was maybe 22, 23, and I was 33. I can't remember. I really can't remember, but I held back. You see what I'm saying? But it was like, let's just be cool. I'm scared. It was weird. Just this, that, and the other, whatever. But we've been cool ever since. That's my girl, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a dynamic of ages and people hating on us in the beginning but if we wouldn't have had that hate in the beginning, no telling what could have happened. But we just became just
I will say this. People age differently. I know for a fact that women mature faster than men. So I will say this, by her being over the age of 21, I would fully condone that relationship. So nobody shouldn't have had a problem with that. I can see if she was 18, 17, you know what I'm saying? Like around that age, she was old enough to drink, make her own decisions at the time. You know what I'm saying? And women do mature a little bit faster than men as far as, mentally. Right now, I'm going to go out on a whim and I'm going to say that in November, I'm going to be 33.
Woo! I tried to keep it a secret for so long. She let the cat out the bag, y'all. She let the cat out the bag.
I don't act, not saying that I'm not mentally 33. You know what I'm saying? But I don't act like.
You can't tell my business, Elliot. Oh, wow.
See?
Shut the fuck up, Julie. Julie lying. Julie,
you're not 22, girl.
Julie is lying. What's up, Amelia?
But hey, Amelia, thank you for coming in. But what I will say is this: you are only as young as you feel. Now, as far as mentally goes, make sure you're on your shit. Yes. Make sure you have your dreams, your goals, your bills, your credit, your money in order. You know what I'm saying? But as far as having fun, you can act as young as you want to. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I play video games. I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I still watch anime. I, just do crazy shit sometimes.
And anime porn, which we found out in Friday's episode.
No. I never said that. That was my friend. That wasn't
me. Oh, shit.
But, Amelia, there are
you're only as old as you feel, Amelia. I don't know how old is Amelia. I think Amelia is over 30, but I forget that I'm 39. I still think I'm in my 20s. I forget.
I mean, like, just yesterday I was turning 22 and I was chill. Like, you know what I'm still doing.
And fighting in the club.
No, I was not fighting in the club. That was at 16. No, 15. But, it just depends on your mentality and how you're brought up, And Amelia, don't feel old at all. Like, there are some days where I get up and, you know, my back crack or my leg pop or my hip feel hurt, sore, you know what I'm saying? But other days I just be really in here like a big kid. I get all of my snacks and candy. The good thing about it is I can drink alcohol, and I have all of that lined up, and I watch all these favorite movies from my childhood, and it makes me feel young again. Play video games with my friends, get on Twitch, watch other people play video games. And then when I want to do adult things, I realize, hey, I'm old enough to do that now. Let's go. Let's go party. You know what I'm saying? I'll make that face.
I thought you meant other adult things.
Why your mind always in the gutter? That's your problem. Lord. Anyway, no, Patrick, shut up. But yeah, you're only as old as you feel. As long as you have your shit together in your personal life and your fun life, or whatever you want to call it, your extracurricular activities can be whatever makes you happy. That's the way that I see it. Whatever makes you happy.
Extracurricular.
Ken, your mind is always in the gutter. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody thinks about that 24/7 like men do, and that's another thing.
That's not true.
Stress.
I'm gonna tell you this. To say me being single and somebody say, "Oh, you got hoes, you do this and you do that,"
that's not true.
I'm gonna tell you this. Men in my lifestyle turn down more sex than we get. I can have if I can just share my screen and show some text messages, and I'm just like, I don't, let me tell you, I don't think I should tell my secret, but I always blame it on my mental health.
Hold on, let me go get some wine.
We almost done.
Hold on, women can detect the ain't shit nigga. That's what it is.
Fuck you.
I'm just playing.
I'm sitting there about to pour my heart out, and you making jokes.
I'm playing, Ken.
No, you ain't playing. You telling the goddamn truth.
You listen. You know me better than that. Don't play.
Listen, I know you need to start bringing your bottle to the goddamn set and stop having to leave camera. That's what I know.
Whatever.
She probably got to pee too, y'all. She didn't tell us that.
No, I don't have to pee. I'm back with my wine.
We almost done. How many?
If you guys want to know what I'm drinking, I have Cupcake Red Velvet, which is one of my favorites. Very, very delicious. It is a
Markayla, hold tight. We almost done. Hold tight, Markayla. It ain't but 9 o'clock. That baby can stay up another 15 minutes.
It is a red blend, a little sweet with a little spice at the end. And it's very dry.
Look, you didn't already describe that.
It's very dry, and it goes really well with barbecue and burgers. So if you're eating anything salty like meats, it goes perfect with that.
So if you're sucking dick, you should drink that wine.
Man, I'm tired. End this podcast right now. End it. I'm done.
No, but listen, I'm done. I really did forget my point. But no, what I'm saying is I turn down more sex than I get. And I'll just, like, my number one go-to line is, I'm not in the headspace to perform. Because I'm telling you, random 1 a.m. text, what you doing? I want to come by. I'm like, I got an early morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you have to step out, go take care of your little one, okay? Nobody's holding you hostage here.
And that's been another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping.
No. Let me say something to that. Women are constantly sent nudes, dick pics, DMs, all kinds of stuff. All kinds.
Men.
My friend, I can show you a picture. This guy created a profile on Instagram pretending he was Trey Songz, asking her for her Cash App and thank you for supporting my music. Send me your Cash App so I can send you some money. You can fly down here and meet me. That was not Trey Songz. Niggas are weird, and we have to deal with that every single day. So just because you have
weird,
women are weird, but we're not as weird as men.
Shit, you don't live in our skin.
Ken,
you don't know what we go through.
You don't know what we go through. We get catcalled. We can't even go out with our girls without men approaching the table. Oh, y'all ladies looking good tonight.
So what you telling me is that you don't think that I get catcalled, groped, molested?
So
ooh,
do we.
So I bet you can pick me up. Ooh, I wish you could pick. I wish you could pick me up. Ooh, look at your arm.
Especially in Louisiana. Don't go to a club in Louisiana.
Why? When they grab their elbow, why? What's up? What's up? Excuse me.
Come here, little red. Oh, look at that booty.
Say red. Say red.
Exactly.
Say headphones.
And they won't stop. They will not stop. Not to mention we deal with this. But hold on, we deal with this in public and we deal with this in private on every social media platform. I could be on Twitch watching somebody play an innocent video game. I could be looking at somebody playing Super Mario, and guess what? Somebody gonna be in the comments, hey, what it is with you? I see you being here all the time. Let me give you my, no. I'm here to enjoy content and leave me alone. Everywhere we go. Just because you get groped a couple times and get a couple nudes and you have a couple women tell you something, y'all get too damn defensive. We deal with this every single day. Not just from regular niggas, but from niggas that have some type of status too. But they be trying to be secret about their shit. Don't make me start exposing people out here.
Let me tell you something, Joy. I need you to move over because you're kind of off center from on your set. When you came back and sat down.
Ken, don't start your stuff. I'm being serious right now. And you're making a joke.
To the Buddha. Could you scoot over to the side 1 second?
No.
Please, just because you fucking up the frame.
Thank you guys for joining.
No, listen. Slide over 1 time.
I'm tripping.
No, listen. You don't do the closeout. Look, get the set together. Slide over. Please.
Ken, no, I know what you're going to say. It doesn't work no more.
I'm not going to say anything. Slide over a little bit because you look stupid. You're out of the frame. A little bit to the side.
I'm perfectly in the middle. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, the Buddha is more over the shoulder than the other one. No, you have to slide over it. Then you'll be out the frame.
Ken, I'm not going to fall for it. Shut up.
Here's the thing. Joy, get off your own fucking cat.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying all women. I'm not just saying me. I'm talking about experiences from me personally, experience from my friends, experience from family members. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you ain't all that, Joy. Calm down. You are right. Okay, Joy, you okay, but Jesus,
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying women in general. Sometimes we can't even go to work without shit happening to us.
Something happened to you at work?
I'm not saying nothing.
Okay. Because, I don't never see you talking to guys.
Right. But on the pass by, shit might be said that I didn't feel like was appropriate for a workplace setting.
My business.
It wasn't mine either, because nigga got curved. But anyway, all I'm saying is that people don't understand that not only women, but men also go through it, but women go through it more than what men do, and you can't deny that. So just because y'all get a couple of little, razzle-dazzle sprinkles on y'all get, oh my God, and start clutching your pearls. Y'all can't handle a masculine acting woman. Y'all rather call all the shots. Because then y'all start feeling small, and I don't that.
That's another topic for another day, but that's not how I feel. I'm very inclined with my masculinity, and I'm fine with following just like I can lead. But guys, that's been another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping with Big Ken.
and Joy the Queen. Thank you guys for joining us again on our 24th episode. I hope you enjoyed all the topics that we had today. We said we didn't have any topics, but we actually did, and that was pretty good. So if you have any other questions,
Thanks to me.
If you have any other questions that you would like displayed, please leave them down below in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when we go live. Hey, bars. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. Ken, you can roll your eyes all you want, but you know I'm the best host out here. Bye, guys.
Thank you to all the patrons. Thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it.
Definitely. And you know what?
The city's opening up, and we're trying to brainstorm and make some moves. So we not soon, but we may be making some moves and trying to upgrade some situations. Stay tuned for that. Thank you for your contributions, because those are what are making those happen.
Yes.
Patreon.com/maybe I'm tripping. You can subscribe as low as $5 a month. Everything is appreciated. And guys, we have not forgot about you. We are still working on merch. So please bear with us. It will be coming soon.
Yes. And thank you to all the new subscribers that have joined us, have subscribed to the channel. We welcome everybody. Come in, have some really deep discussions. Leave your comments down below so we can go over your comments as we're live. We appreciate everything that you guys do, for real though. For real.
Yes, Julie, over 100. Julie texted me and told me, congratulations for over 100 subscribers. We're at 102.
And our next goal is to continue to get subscribers, and we're going to get to that 100th episode. We will. We're 24 in. So what, Friday, Saturday will make the 25th episode. We will be a quarter complete.
25, they say you were OG. Boosie said that. You make it to 25, you were OG.
But you said people young weren't mentally men, so you just contradicted yourself.
That's street talk. If you want to get dark, I can, because the statistics show that we're not supposed to make it to past 25.
That's
like Ahmaud Arbery.
But that's okay.
Right.
Bye, guys.
Funny. Have a good one, guys. See you Friday or Saturday. We may have guests. All you guys asking about Kai. I'm going to try to get him to come back. Hopefully, Sharona can come back and tell us some more knockout stories. So Friday or Saturday, get with us. Most likely, I don't know. I won't speak for Joy because I don't know what she got going on. She's very busy.
Saturday, I have another podcast that I film around 3 p.m. Central Time. So if you get me before or after that, I will be completely down for it. More than likely, it's going to be on Friday, so I can sleep in Saturday morning, wake up, get ready for the other podcast. Once that's over, go back to sleep, prioritize. But you know what? I do have stuff that I need to write. So, I
bought crawfish on Saturday, so them crawfish be whooping my ass.
The crawfish was very good, guys. If you're looking for some crawfish in the San Antonio area, hit Ken up. They had a little kick to it, so I liked it. You know what I'm saying? They were good. It was quick. I got in, got out. I was able to pick up my crawfish before I had to do my podcast. So he did good. And it reminded me of home, because normally I just go to like HEB, LA Crawfish, Smashing Crab, stuff like that. They steam it. I can't do that. Don't put the Old Bay on the outside of the crawfish and just steam it. I don't like that. I need it to be burled, not boiled. Burled.
In the furrow. With the Earl. In the zinc. In the zinc.
You got to clean them in the zinc. You got to get the water and make it burrow with some oil in it. And then once they come out, you wrap it in the furrow and you take it home. You feel me?
But we didn't close this video out for 3 minutes.
All right. Well, I'm going to cut this off. Bye, guys. Love y'all.
All right. Have a good one, guys.